hello. Oh, hello. Welcome to stream. It is only me, Jack Carrot. Or should I say Jack of Cat? Um, Trying to load the new, a new lizard picture. How are you doing, chat? How's the audio? Do I need to be a little bit louder? I'll just put some random, out of context Final Fantasy 14 pictures as always. uh, Hildebrand. My boy Hildebrand. I was doing the new chain quests of Final Fantasy 14, in which the ever illustrious Hildebrand Manderville Alexandria, or Manderville Hildebrand Alexander Manderville. I don't remember the order right now, but he's an inspector, and he's always in sort of like a post MSQ little joke quest. Each expansion has a different story. In this one story, you have him paired with his counterpart in Inspector Hardy Boiled, as in hard boiled, because he's been another version of him has been hard boiled by some noir crime. And it's just full of bits. It's the main reason I play Final Fantasy 14, aside from Blizzard. I like, if I were to suggest this game to anybody, it's really because of the Hildebrand storyline. It's just comedy gold. And the stuff they do with their animations, and their models and their rigs is super, super impressive. And I guess you could call them expensive, because like you got like them doing the Matrix, and the way they do the effect is that they have two other Hildebrand sort of models superimposed doing the same animation, but with transparency and stuff like that. I'm like, it's always fun to see, I guess, as a animator and storyteller, because it's just, how can we get away with creating the desired gags and jokes, but we have the to work with the constraints of what we already have for the game. So it's like even the facial expressions are like unique for it. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, I really recommend it. For today, though, in terms of game, I don't have much. I was either thinking or debating between playing Metroid Prime Remaster, just because, Metroid Prime Brain Rot, and I never get tired of that game, or a spooky game like Crow Country, giving it a spoopoween. But I was thinking about at least starting, with Animal Crossing, because I've been back to the bug. Like I restarted my island from, oh gosh, sorry,
Um,
gosh,
What?
I'll just send it to you. Too broke for this shit.
Too broke for this shit?
I need that.
Ah, too broke for that shit. I know a friend of mine that I sent it to.
Me?
Well, no, because you sent it to me, so I don't.
Me. Because I love the mayor. Prime 2, I haven't played Prime 2, haven't seen it in forever. Whoosh. Don't tempt me, dude. I don't tempt me. I might just do it. I've been itching for a playthrough
For a reason to play.
for a reason to play Echoes, yes.
Here's a reason. Pawn. Do it.
She's not here though.
Well, I'm her representative. Do it.
Mm. Hold on, I don't know why game audio not coming in. Let me reload El Gato real quick.
No. I stop licking the carpet. I just bought you a bone. Eat your bone. Pep. How's your chat doing?
I don't know. Chad's doing good. They're just telling me to play Prime 2, in which case,
Play Prime 2? Yeah, Prime 2.
hold on, maybe I need to replug the cable. Because, like, the capture is working. I get the video, but I'm not getting audio.
Probably.
Oh, and my
You played
notifications.
Brody.
Alright. Hold on, my
But
notification.
what is Brody?
There's,
I know what a produce is, but I don't know what produce is.
Don't look at me.
Ah.
It's a mix between Doom 2016 and Metroid Prime Hunters. That sounds interesting.
Does have mixed reviews.
Does have what?
Oh yeah? Mixed reviews.
Hmm.
So far, the UI is Metroid Prime UI. With the face of the Doom guy on the center.
Okay.
But the game looks like Doom 3D. Kind of like pixelated Doom. But the models are, at least they look 3D. Yeah.
Why no audio?
Um, no, why not?
No. El Gato, no. Why no audio? El Gato, no. See, there's no Mewtwo in here for the bit.
Like, you know. No puppy. Bad puppy. Ah. So I'm seeing the gameplay. This is just Unreal Tournament with Doom.
Oh, okay. I mean, Hunters is kind of Unreal Tournament-y.
Kindish, yeah.
There it is. There's the audio. Hold on.
So far from the gameplay, it feels more Doom than it does Metroid. The only Metroid part that I'm seeing is the UI.
I think the game audio is coming out of my monitor as well. Yep, it is. Gosh, I can't see shit. Some guy in the meta dev history on Metroid and has never seen Space World footage. Oh my gosh. What?
Space what?
Space World? Wow.
Space World.
Space World used to be the convention where they announced the GameCube and all this other shit.
Ah.
That's where they showed off Metroid Prime for the first time, and the entire community was like, no! I guess much similar to what the community is now having with the bike, apparently. Alright, there we go. Why is it so small? Oops.
Your face is.
There we go. Anyways, I'm gonna open the link that you sent me, Akiwar. I'm very interested. How did they get
No,
my question is, how did they get the footage? Where did they get the footage?
footage for what?
According to Chad, who sent me the link earlier, says that some guy made a dev history on Metroid, and has never before seen Space World footage. I was just curious how they got where or how they got the footage. I hear a balloon. No
You hear a balloon,
idea.
but can you smell the balloon?
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just asking for like, all right, before I, how or where was it found in general? With how things are sort of like, if you may, AI upscaled today. It's part of the reason I just ask. Is Space World used to? I don't know the exact specifics, but it used to be an event much similar to like E3 where they showed. Oh, I can make spooky tree. Yes. I already know how to make spooky tree. Never mind. So like, what do you call it? It was sort of something similar to like E3, but it wasn't necessarily E3. And I just remember that that's like where they showed off the GameCube and like Mario 128 and the Ocarina of Time tech demo where it has Ganondorf fighting Link, which by the way, that's the exact same Ganondorf model they brought into Melee later, I think. Makes videos on the Bizarrest of Nintendo's products or special editions. So I'm mostly asking is like if where did they found it, just for like did they talk to somebody? Did they find an archive? Did they do a demon summon? What is their source? Just call it curiosity.
Probably from one of the many thousands of like data mines and hackings that people have been doing against Pokemon Company. I mean, Pokemon Company Nintendo.
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised, but like, we're talking about something 2001-ish. That's like forever ago. One of these days we'll find Metroid 4. What do you mean? Isn't that Fusion? Dude, I miss your videos. You should do one talking about Prime 4 before it comes out. Oh, thanks a lot for the comment. I really appreciate it. I did do some videos talking about Prime 4, but just like I'd rather wait for the game to come out and then like start forming up what might be a video. Me Space World game pre-fusion, the ass-looking one. I mean, we still got Metroid 4. We found Metroid 4. It came out. That's just a different state. But the part of the reason I haven't really done much of a video about Prime 4 is because there's not much in terms of a full video to do that wouldn't be like reading up the facts and information that Nintendo puts out, or more hopes and dreams, or what I think, and all this other stuff that I like to just share with you guys here on stream, and then form our thoughts and stuff, so that later on I can make the videos, But with that said, the Chosen Champion, what would you like to see in terms of a Prime 4 video? Like, hypothetically speaking, like say I do sit down and I write a Metroid Prime 4 video. What do we talk about though? Aside from like I'm excited for the game. It's been 17 years. Because I already did sort of like a catching up to speed and stuff. Fusion has Metroid 4 in the intro. Yeah, it does. Fusion is Metroid 4. They were just talking about it in a different state. Is Brian, are you here?
Is Brain here? I don't know.
I don't know. Some guy had experienced a bug which exposed Alex Miles' face. Yeah, wasn't that Bear Bog? That the guy who always uploads like all this footage. I saw the picture yesterday. I actually won a bet because I had made a bet with a friend that the captain was a woman. So that's the most odd and highly specific, like, non-stakes bet I've ever made and happened to win. Oh my gosh, look, it's my favorite fighting game. Guilty Gear. Now I want to play Guilty Gear.
That's Street Fighter.
No, that's Guilty Gear in my head. Can I change it to Guilty
Also,
Gear?
you worked hard on your fucking village.
I'm not even done yet.
Yeah, but you even have like the custom tiles and shit.
Yeah. I
You have like a very Japanese town.
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
What? Oh, they bought your jacket.
Not just any jacket.
The red jacket.
The red jacket. Hold on. There you go. Wait. I gotta finalize this little bit, and then I'll reach it. There we go. Sweet. Who is this sassy Birdman? It's me. What are you doing up this late, Mewtwo? Ah, shit. Made a little bit of a mess. Be right back. Spilled water all over it.
Hey Albert. Hey Chad, I'm gonna give Albert some very bad news. Bad news for him, but good news for you, Chad.
What do you think about Viola in
Oh,
terms of the
Mewtwo,
sign?
you're also sick. I'm also sick.
Yeah, I'm also kinda, but mine is mostly allergies. What do you think of the Viola in terms of the sign? I just don't love the idea that it's too human looking for Lamornian technology. Well, I like the Viola, and I see what you mean about it being too human for a Larmont, but at the same time, you know, the I guess the difference between like a Chozo and a Luminov that are more humanoid than a Larmont, but at the same time, we're talking about possibly a group of aliens that either made a bike specifically designed for Samus, because giving what the trailer seems to like lead us on, they had foreseen or anticipated her arrival, because if not, they wouldn't call her the chosen one in all these trailers. So, you know, maybe through the time traveling stuff that the game is going to have, they will have the Larmon just already been able to create something to work alongside Samus, you know? Yeah, Beerbug modded the game to expose it based on another user's experience Buck's response. So fully human Alex Miles and Prime 4 like Emerald Dane? I mean, I know what you mean, but I guess we're talking about like fully unarmored and stuff, because they were human until we saw that it's a she. Prime's 4 open world has a sour aftertaste for me. Everything need to be Breath of the Wild in Nintendo's eyes. All right, but Banshee, I don't think it's gonna be open world. I think like it's gonna be quote unquote open segment, similar to Ocarina of Time or say Nier Automata, a centralized hub world of sorts in which you can use the bike aside from other areas, and then that connects the other areas of the map, and that's the closest it'll get to like an open roaming section. But Not open world like Breath of the Wild. No, I don't think so because of the way they've shown the game and the hallways and stuff like that. You know? I think that people just jump into too much conclusions because Mario Kart World went open world and Zelda and all these other Pokemon and all these other stuff. But when you look at like the Metroid trailers, it's not really selling an open world aside from the one moment where Samus is on a bike in a desert area that most likely will change biomes and terrains depending on the time period that you're visiting on the planet. For me, it's more of a Lake of Nine, like God of War 2018. I don't mind the
Oh, right,
Tibanis, I
Albert.
just don't love the design. I would have preferred a floating vehicle like the one from Weevil from Hunters. The reason I like the wheels rather than the floating vehicle is because if it's floating vehicle, like I feel like people would say it's too much like the Sparrows from Destiny or too much like this vehicle from another game. B, by giving the wheels, it just like reads more analog and you kind of have to keep it based on the ground. And then it's just like sure there's the hover bikes and all this other stuff, but it gives it like this analog feel that I can't really explain might work more with some of the other tech that we see later. And I think just visually translates better than hover bike that just sort of hovers. You don't really get that same sense of speed from a wheel. And I feel like they wanted to keep the wheel to it spin faster, so that way you're just not having to traverse faster. You can sell the same illusion by the way the wheel in the bike moves and reacts to the terrain and stuff like that than if it were just hovering on air, like in Destiny. Corpor. And thorium plant. Oh shit! I can change the color of this even.
And you?
The white, yeah, kind of like the white. Make it so. I will make another stupid Metroid thing. Luminov doors make no sense compared to their size. Neither do Dread's doors for mocking size. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I mean, they can crouch.
It is one of those silly things in the Metroid universe. It's like, don't ask questions about it. It's like, the proud, powerful, mocking rays, like conquerors of galaxies, turn into ball. Oh, iron frame, Anthurium, corkboard, studio spotlight, study desk. Did I not grab the thing? I guess I did not. I guess I flew here the entire way and I was too busy talking to Chad to realize I didn't even grab the thing. Well, don't I feel silly? Curious, kind of curious if or how the suit of Samus will change in Prime 4. Guess you wouldn't kind of see it because of the first-person gameplay, but I guess in Prime 3 Fusion Dread it has changed kind of. I mean, it is different. You'll see it. I think that people underestimate how much you do turn into ball and out of ball and stuff. But I feel like in the Prime games you do get like a good chance to see the suit, even when you're playing. Legends is so ass, I regret buying it. At least doors are quite a rope size. Yeah, because he's hunching. He doesn't need to bend. Meanwhile, Ravenbeak either uses the ball or has some crazy gymnastics. I like to imagine that Ravenbeak just jumps from one place to another. He doesn't use the doors. It goes through them the bird way. I think that what the Prime 4 devs are trying to aim is more of that Termina Field, Hyrule Field, City Ruins from Nier, or the
Yeah.
others from Zelda, rather than like an open world. It still be like connecting and solve some backtracking and all this other stuff. I can totally see them also adding like shortcuts and teleporters for especially the 100% later on. For me, the bike and all this other stuff seems like they have read and listened to what you call it, player thoughts, especially from newcomers who played Prime Remaster for the first time, you know? And I can kind of feel that with the way they're presenting the things in the trailers and the editing and how, like, only now that they show the Viola. Like, they first showed the psychic abilities and the Viola suit and these wacky aliens and the Federation Force mechs and the Silex with the Metroids and all this other stuff. And then they showed the more out there stuff to just, I guess, do the same thing of like, hey, I know this looks whack, but trust us. It looks whack, but we are taking care of it. I was gonna take something to Cyrus, but I guess I'm starting to realize I can't really focus on Animal Crossing and talking to stream and you, Gabe, at the same time.
It's not like Metro where you already muscle memory it.
Yeah, it's not like that. Or the muscle memory is doing half of the work. Extinguisher, wooden bookshelf. Oh, I brought the arcade fighting game, and he cannot customize it. Got it. Oh my gosh, Quag! How's it going, buddy?
Team Source Online. Yay!
So I
Everybody.
I miss my god Nocticate. Well, I wasn't sure that you and the rest of the EU crowd were gonna be up at this time of the stream, and I have been a little bit consumed by Animal Crossing.
Hey Mewtwo, I got good news for you and bad news for Albert.
Okay.
Albert, remember when I said that you were halfway done?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was way wrong about that.
What mental gymnastics are they making us do to fight Giovanni?
Oh no! That's short. So that's not why. You're like like. There's Johto. They added Johto.
Well, I'm not doing Johto. I'll do Johto later. I need a break from Pokemon in general, the franchise, the IP. I think that I don't know. Like I've tried fusing the Pokemons, I've tried randomizing the Pokemons, I've tried like some other
The Pokemon.
some other things, but like I don't know. I just feel like I'll still commit. I'll still finish Kanto. Then maybe we'll play some other Pokemon. My man wants to play his muscle memory game some repeat. Well, this Pokemon technically kind of is the same thing. If it weren't for the fact that like we randomized it, you know. Sean Aries.
Sean Connery.
I haven't seen Tron Ares. I'm very curious to like watch it myself because I'm a big fan of Tron Legacy.
I'm also curious to watch it. I hear abysmal things about it.
Yeah, but I'm still just gonna go watch it for my own opinions because it's like I used to really like the Nine Inch Nails and the original like Legacy movie. So
The funniest thing I heard so far about the movie, without and it's not a spoiler, is that the
I told you to play a ROM hack of 3, but or Mewtwo. I'm already playing a couple of ROM hacks. What the fuck, man?
how many more ROMs do you want to play?
What more? How many ROM hacks do I need to play before the solution is I need a different RPG? I don't know, man. Like, gosh, I can only see a water type hitting a fire type for so long.
Oh shit! Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Basically, the funniest thing that is not a spoiler that I heard is that one of the or how you call the people on the studio that look up for like act to play a.
A tester?
No, they look for actors to play a role, and hey, you're a good
Casting?
actor for casting crew. The casting crew blamed the failure of the movie, for not hiring Ryan Reynolds.
For the role of Jared Leto? Or what?
Yes, they're
Oh.
blaming Jared Leto for the failure of the movie. That's like
Well,
blaming Jared Leto for the failure of Suicide Squad.
I mean, I usually blame is the writing and stuff, but that seems kind of
Exactly,
like
because
silly because you're casting. Your
it
job
is.
is to cast. So are you
Yeah, because
blaming
they're
yourself?
pretty much.
Don't go into it thinking it's a direct sequel to Legacy. Just know it's after Legacy. That's kind of why I expected. Nothing of the trailer really stood out to me as it being a direct sequel to Legacy or whatever. I think it would be cool to have the old suite, but like if a game dares to be something unique and have its own style. Like I agree that it'd be fun to have the other suits as unlocks for New Game Plus, especially for like 100%ing and all that other stuff. It does add a lot of replay value that I think a lot of people don't really realize. But I guess it's more so of the thought of like if they don't do it, what would fill that void? And I think that an alternative could also be a new weapon. Kind of like how Dead Space had the finger gun, and Crow Country has the little crow gun and the little crowbar and all the other little cute crow things that like make a second playthrough more enhanced because it gives you an option to just deal with the things that you don't want to deal with. Ares is facing the same situation regardless of what we think. He did a good role. Jared Leto made a good role as Ares. So he's just called Ares God of War? Is this some Red Rising shit? So what
It's
chat?
right.
It's a book. I'm trying to build my facility over here. Like I'll still watch it. I don't have a lot of expectations going into uh Tron, especially after all these years and giving the conglomerate thing that the what you call it the can't think today. You know, it's a different company, it's a different Disney, it's a different climate between creatives and executives and all this other stuff. Tron canceled the legacy and all that, so you know, um, it's a completely different beast of who the people who are making this game and game movie and who are producing this movie and why they're producing this movie and stuff like that. But also saying that not having a lot of expectations while going into it is a good thing doesn't say a lot about the film. You know? You mean like the Metroid suit BFG gun? Yes, something like along those lines. I think would be very interesting. Cause like in that case, now you're adding like the same replay value that you're having because you have a new suit, but you're saving it for like a weapon. So it'd be like I guess in the Metroid equivalent, what if we had the Phazon suit from Prime 1, which I guess is what they did in Prime 3, you know? If I went to see Tron, if I was to see Tron, if I was sick with another kind of illness. What kind of illness?
Yeah, what kind of illness?
Tell us, Mewtwo.
Yes, explain to us your proficient mind.
You know how in like school they made you like in math problems be like demuestra tu teoría?
Oh yeah, show your theory.
Yeah, show how you accomplish this. Show us your equation. Not having Steven Leesburg actually wrote parts of it. guy who wrote Legacy, Uprising, and OG. I mean, I think that the Tron movies are more memorable by their concepts and their vistas and their visuals, some few things of visual storytelling here and there than the like actual writing, you know? The way Sam, like at the beginning of the movie, they tell you who he is and sort of foreshadow some of the things that he'll do later is cute and all, but at the same time, it's like uh, uh, a popcorn movie, I think was the term. Le chicken
You know what
pox.
my favorite
Ah,
movie
okay,
is?
yeah. You can't go outside with that. Stay at home, you two.
Oh shit, adult chicken pox. That's a no
That
no.
that sucks. Or so I've heard. I had it as a kid, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. When I had chicken pox, Super Smash, when I had chicken pox, some guy called Sakurai put out a game called Smash Brothers for the first time.
Yeah,
Gosh.
where we could smash our brother. It was a very what do you call it? A very difficult and very confusing time.
Very. It was also a very creative time, though. But yeah, if they added like new suits to like post game Prime 4, I at least would like to see either something along because like it's strange or I'm trying to like process it because they did it on Prime 1 because they used the fusion suit and the fusion suit just like the power suit it's sort of like the same I guess it goes through gravity and you know all the varia and all the different iterations so I guess that a fun alternative for Beyond is Samus doesn't get the Viola suit or those similar upgrades on the Viola or whatever. Because it's like Echoes. Like, if I put a different suit on Echoes, which one would it be? And when I acquire the Dark suit, what would it become into? It's like the main issue I have when thinking about like how do we bring these older suits that we know back into Metroid, but like at the same time, I'm not being paid to think about these things. You know, I'm pretty sure that a team of professionals would be able to think about it. Yeah, my GS kit got it and it passed super easy. She and I have it differently. I got it last and the worst. Oof, that sucks to hear, dude. I'm so sorry, but I hope you get better soon. I'll take pictures of the local birds I see for you. I had the gray hawks fly over Crocoy and I the other day. We were losing our mind. I was just completely like speechless.
You're speechless.
Such majestic creatures. Do you? It's typical Metroid. Tron, basic writing, extremely kick-ass music, and amazing visuals. Well, I've also heard mid
I mean,
stuff
that's
about
true also for every Sonic game.
the Nine Inch Nails soundtrack. So I don't know what to say anymore. That's why I'm like, all right, I'll just watch the movie and make my own form my own thoughts.
I like that.
Yeah, I also like them, but I haven't heard the full album, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'll say this: the single, though I liked it, didn't quite make me pumped for the rest of the album, quite like D-Rest did back in the day, but I know that it's sort of unfair as well. I would put Tron Ares as Tron 3, but it's more like 2.5. Ah, gross. But it could be funny if you get something like the Phazon cannon, if you get the Phazon suit thing from Prime 3, or party abilities from Dread. Fusion mode in 4, that'd be cool. Oh, hey, Midnight. Check out my villager. Midnight, look. The Swallow Villa huge nest is being used by sparrows. Oh my gosh, I'm going to die, Mewtwo. That's so cute. That is so cute. I have a bunch of swallows. They come visit my
Uh,
apartment. I will suplex you, Gabe. I also downloaded Digimon.
nice.
So there won't be Johto because there'll be Digimon. If anybody has an issue with that, I think you would have to go and take your um complaints to the Gabe and Pawn circle.
You guys, Google Bellstarmon and you understand it.
No, they won't.
I bet that your viewers are going to understand 100% after they see Bell.
No, they won't. Legacy's score is better overall, but Ares has some unexpected bangers. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, from my general thoughts, like, because... What do you want, Diva? Oh, gosh, you keep giving me things and I appreciate it, but... You're not Sprocket. By the way, this is Sprocket. He's my best friend. I love him so much.
Because it's a robot bird.
Yes, he's a robot bird. New addition to the Albert's Angels? No, this has been the original one. It's forever, I guess.
I think they're talking about Bellstarmon.
Ah, okay. If that's the case, then yeah. I mean, it's either playing Pokemon Legends ZA, which I have voiced my unexcitement towards.
Saying here, a friend literally messaged me. He said, "I'm gonna get it for you." I'm like, "Don't you fucking."
Yeah. I just like I like Pokemon and stuff like that, but
Some Digimon,
I don't
some
know.
Digiwoman.
I don't. Oh my gosh, I don't know. You should have wrote that as Digimon. Yeah,
True.
You should have wrote
That was
it.
a missed opportunity right there.
Should have been like this.
Should we show the class what we're talking about?
No, because I probably
Don't
will.
worry, I can show them for you.
I probably will get some form of flag. Bridges and inclines. ZA looks bad, really bad. Like a low effort Unity game. To be fair, Chad, I've been saying that since
It is a low effort Unity game.
I've been saying that about Legends the first Legends game. And that's why I didn't like the first Legend games. And then people told me like the first one was okay. It's a step in the right direction.
But it's never a step in the right direction. It's always just a step towards a direction.
Yeah, it's always just a step to some whatever direction. Have you guys read the leaks about Pokemon and stuff?
I have.
I'm asking chat to see because if somebody's in there and they don't want to hear about it, I don't want to be the guy that they. I don't want to be the where they learned about these things, but the new battle mechanics is weird. Which new battle mechanic? Mega Evolutions? Yeah, Mega Evolutions have been whacked since day one.
No, not Mega Evolutions. They copied Digimon.
Oh, you're like a new bridge. Well, I guess Digimon copied Pokemon because they're using summoning mechanics, so. Bridges are a good way to connect lands separated by bridges. Let's talk infrastructure. Bridge is an incline. Let's make an incline. I'm just previewing so I could see what I'm gonna build first. Stone staircase. Brick staircase. Alright, so red steel going up to the facility thing. Seems fun. I love megas. I like the megas more as a regional variant concept. Because I liked more the idea of the Pokemon's final evolution is complete, like, the difference between Clotsire being a variant than simply a Mega Evolution that's color blue. Running around during battle, sneak hitting opponents, not my thing. Well, that was Arceus, wasn't it?
Well, you preheat and sneak on the Pokemon, not on the trainer.
Oh, what's the difference, man?
Nothing.
I know there's a difference, but the ZA Megas are so freaking lazy in design. The fun of Megas was the over-the-top designs. Yeah, I can agree with the fact I like the over-the-top and crazy designs, but I still don't like the idea of a Mega Evolution and the way they executed it. I'm a firm believer that regional variant, use the Mega Evolution designs for a regional variant. Kind of makes more sense.
Regional variants are better.
You get to keep both.
Honestly.
Because, like, okay, if it's a scenario where I like the Mega Evolution, right? More than the base form, then, like, you know, I can't use it on a game where there's no Mega and all this other stuff versus, like, I want to have an Alakazam that holds 7 spoons, but I still want to have the regular Alakazam that holds 2 spoons. I don't want to shift between one or the other through a cinematic and make him hold an item and then being able to use only one per game, and it kind of, like, just sweeps. I got the feeling Pokemon got lazy and more over time, but I was never really into it. I can agree. Mega Starmie?
Mega Starmie. You remember Mega Starmie? I showed you Mega Starmie.
Hold on, I gotta see it again.
You didn't see it? I sent it to you.
You did send it to me, but I wasn't... Pokemon Lazarus. Like, I like the idea of the ROM hacks, don't get me wrong, but, like, I feel like more for me to enjoy at my own time if I can put it, like, on a flashcard and play it on a Game Boy than, like, sitting down and stream it. Because, like, you know, we did Metroid X Fusion. And that game was difficult and bullshit and hard and whatever you want to say it. But that still took me way less time than freaking Pokemon Infinite Fusion. And I like the concept of this game taking forever and all these other things. But I also don't necessarily like the concept of I'm streaming this game that never really fucking ends. It proceeds to stream Final Fantasy XIV. The irony has not left me.
What's an irony?
What's an irony? Mega. Why is this Mega Starmie isn't real?
Are you gonna put that robot hero somewhere?
If I could craft it, yes, but I don't. I can't.
What do you need to craft it?
I need 10 whatever components to spawn randomly on the beach sometimes. And then I need a golden armor, which I don't have the recipe to craft. But and then some. But aside from those, I'd be able to craft it. I've looked into it, but like I don't think I'm that crazy into.
Because you can make your own Gunpla store.
I would love to, but I've never met someone who can tell me, oh yeah, I crafted the robot hero. Here you go. You know, I've seen them.
Godzilla?
Yeah, it is. Didn't you play this game? I thought you played this.
You passed it. Go down.
So
I saw the robot. I never saw the Godzilla one.
Oh really? It's there since like since the robot one.
Are there any Toku heroes besides the robot and Godzilla?
Yes. You have no idea. There's Toku Hero villagers.
Yeah, I do remember Toku Hero
I
Village.
have one of
And
them.
like more props.
I have the Pink Ranger. I think her name was Rocket. Yeah, there she is. See if she's home. She isn't. Oh, she's right. Oh my gosh. I know that hoodie. Megas would be more fun on very weak Pokemons like Mega Weedle. Yeah, I mean, put the Megas on Pokemons that are like needed, but at that point, why not just make a regional variant that kind of fixes all the issues that make the Pokemon lame in the first place, right? Why just limit it to when they're Megas, is what I'm saying. You fix the problem. No, you put a band-aid over it. Because the moment it's not Mega, the problem is back. Right?
Yep.
If you haven't watched Tron in a while, definitely do it. Hold on. I'll show you the reason I don't need to. Croco? Can you come for 2 seconds? Croco, am I still to create the perfect system? Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's Croco and I love Tron Legacy, so we don't need to rewatch it. We know that by heart.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Gabe, look.
Oh. No, go down.
Do you want me to go?
Go down.
All right.
Walk down.
Okay.
What is that?
What is what?
What is that on your right?
You told me to go down.
No. Go.
No, you told me to go
to the
down.
right.
You told me to go down.
Chat. You'll saw it, right?
Plays Godzilla music and he breathes fire. I can't believe you never saw this.
No, I'm more interested about the other thing that you had over there.
Oh, the lighthouse? Yeah.
No. Don't play coy with me, you shit.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You told me to come down.
Go up that hill to your right.
You finally found the Master Grade Exia Repair 3? Wow.
By the way, I saw the
last model kit I
Gundam.
built was not even a Gunpla model kit. It was a Kotobukiya.
I saw the Gundam costume the master, the $200 one,
Wow, the perfect grade?
the perfect rate. Boxes.
I can
There we go.
imagine.
That's what I was talking about. What is that, Albert?
Do I really need to explain what it is?
Yes.
I'll
Explain
tell
to
you.
class.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Chad, are you listening to this shit? Are you listening to this shit, Chad?
You asked. I mean, I can show you, but we would have to load up Guilty Gear. I would explain it only if we're loading up Guilty Gear. I can do it. I'm in the same PC. It smells like Jumbo to me. Thanks for the bit, Mewtwo. Appreciate it, man.
You pay the tags. You can see the full thing.
Yeah. OG Tron. I mean the 1983, which is Tron. I mean, yeah, but like, I guess. I just don't really feel like there's. It's Spoopyween. I'm already got a lot of old Spoopo movies that I haven't seen that I need to watch and Spoopo games to finish.
I need to get some dinner real quick, so I'll let you be with your fans over here.
Alright. Go have dinner. I have this Spoopy game, and I have this Spoopy game to finish for the 12th time.
Hey,
already.
Chad, just make sure that you guys ask a lot about Bell Starbomb. Alright, I'll be back.
Bye. Did Gabe take a shit? For what need Mewtwo Rayquaza freaking Mega Evolution Rayquaza is already a BFG. Yeah, I still had a Mega Rayquaza deck back in the Pokemon TCG days, though. It was one of my favorites. I have a full art mega shiny Mega Rayquaza, and I learned the other day that it can be worth some actual cash. And I'm very excited about that. Oof. Wow. Drama. Do you use rare candy? As in the Pokemon TCG evolution thing? I used to. But I really haven't played a stage 2 Pokemon deck in a while. Back when I played a lot of Pokemon TCG, it was really during like the EX craze. Like everybody was just running EXs and there wasn't so much place for regular Pokemons, or they didn't put EXs or GXs or whatever thing on like Evo Pokemons and stuff, you know? Oh, an app? Then no. I thought you were talking about TCG. To be fair, I'm really uh I'm really not like up to date with Pokemon TCG at all. I just collect the cheap full art cards that I like, and I use them for, and I put them in my binder, or I use them as bookmarks for my notebooks and my reading books and stuff. So I'm not familiar with it now. Speeder? I am adding my entire collection to it. It's taking me a few days. What is it, like an app to track your collection, or you can use like your real cards to play the game? It might be 6 feet tall and have 8 legs and eat bugs for dinner. But I'll take a neat roommate anytime. What about you, Orpheon? What kind of jug bug roommate would you choose? Let me think about it. My gosh, these two like bugs? I hate bugs. It's like a Pokedex for your cards and has a store. Alright, Mewtwo, since you're here, let me show you the card I have. Keeps you updated in the price of your collection. Oh, alright. Well, there is only one card I have at the moment that I'm kind of curious about. And it's this one. I pulled that one out of a pack back in the days. I made a Mega Rayquaza deck around it. I know it's a secret rare and stuff like that. I don't know about the quality, because of course I played the card and I kept it on a binder and a sleeve and all this other stuff, so I don't expect it to be a grade 10. Owl Clock, Utility Pole. Time to hype me up. Well, hype me up, dude. I could use some hyping up. Corkboard, metal can. Do you guys still play this game? Or am I the only one who's like been back in this Animal Crossing train? Corkboard, study desk. I just saw a swallow fly by my window. Have you seen Tron the Next Day? It's a canon Tron short movie set days after Legacy. No, I haven't. I'll admit that I haven't really jumped into any of the Tron things that they've made since after, like, Tron Legacy was, like, the newest film on Blockbuster and shit. I sent you a link. Alright, sweet, thanks. Rare candy. Holy shit. Wow. What does NM mean? Near mint, I'm assuming. Gosh. Well, fuck. One sold for 127 this month. Crazy, but how realistically can I get that? Can I get that much value out of it? Realistically speaking. Like, I know that's the price people say for near mint and whatever, but like, realistically speaking. How likely am I to be able to actually sell it for that much? Boom, boom, boom. No idea? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting for an answer, but it was more in case you did it. I don't sell my cards. I'm also not in the same boat. I like collecting my cards, but at the same time, I could really use that extra cash, you know, just for a rainy. I'd rather have it for a rainy day. The dudes are, however, really popping off. What dudes? Who's popping off? Rare candy. Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad for them. In the past, I've used sites like Troll and Toad and stuff like that to just find at least recommended prices and dedicated amount to wham to serve. Bam, bam, bum, 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 bum. Oh, let me show you my expensive room. It's what I call my recollection room. Wow, 1,000, almost 2,000 cards. Crazy. I like the magic card that I can see there. The ones you sent me to. So adding to my collection, and they're missing some cards, like the 10th movie cards seem... 10th movie cards? Oh my gosh, it's the robot versus kaiju movie. I got the Mewtwo star for like $30 20 years ago. And how much is it today? I'm hoping a lot. 2K? Wow. Damn. Wow. Crazy. Did I see? Oh, I see the prices underneath them now. It's crazy, dude. Shame that my cards, evaporated to the sands of time. But I'm not losing sleep over it. Sure, Silex Shock Coil is very effective against the dog enemies in Prime 4. Maybe. It really depends on how the Shock Coil works, because at least, in Hunters, you had to keep your aim on the guy, so if they move a lot, if they have to move a lot, then, like, maybe might be in a problem. Check the app after the stream. You might enjoy it. I might. I might actually do it. And all. It's more so... gosh, after the stream, I got a baseball game to watch. So maybe I'll do it while the baseball game. I'll see. I was thinking about just getting back into my writing after stream or something. Feel like I just need a creative outlet. Especially since we all know I'm retired from making videos. I'm not making videos no more. Alright, so that idea works, but I'm gonna do that later. I prefer you having a job, to be honest. Yeah, to me too. Don't we all? Don't we all, Don't we all? It's just that, like, at times you just do miss time for you to do things for you to you and get to see, like, an audience reaction to it of sorts. Just so that there's it's more to the sense of accomplishment. Then we can shock docs. Oh my gosh. Chat member, please no. Chat member, please no. Yeah, you sit there. I just do a bit when I say that. You don't, I don't mean harm. I know that you don't. But like, at the same time, I'm like, oh no, yeah, for sure. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that, with how people can be sometimes the internet, that be people going like, no, I'd rather you be doing these silly YouTube videos than something that's way more important. Alright, so I can move that down. And I can move this down as well. At least one block. I know this must be the most uninteresting stream to watch, but it does bring me peace to just worry about my little village for once. Again. This is pretty selfish if you're a Fuen. I don't want Fuen to be on hard times. Well, you know, I've been still in it for a while, but slow and steady. Sure something more suitable and permanent will show up and things will be different. But in the words of Final Fantasy XIV, hope will shine again. Metal can. Where's the steel beam? Study desk. Corkboard. Extinguisher. Safety railing. Iron frame. Dude, Animal Crossing is prime calming when the world was burning in 2020. Yeah, it definitely was, and I feel like giving everything that's happened, I kind of also need something like this, which is, of course, the reason we are playing Animal Crossing as I'm playing Animal Crossing as we speak. Can I put that behind it? This is not my original island, though. I died. My original island died, so I guess that's also part of the reason I feel like more motivated to go back, and it's been a lot of fun. What was the name of the worm hunter again? Worm hunter. You mean the guy who can turn into a worm in Prime Hunters? Still hop on to clean weeds now and then. How did it die? What do you mean, what die? The yellow one. Yeah. Oh, Candon? You guys thinking about Candon from Hunters? The guy that turned into a worm. We don't really know. I'm guess we can be safe to assume that none of the hunters died if Silex showed up. Because last time we saw them, they all were getting their energy assimilated by Goria, the final boss of the game, and they just like their bodies fall to the floor after Goria is done with the sucking. And then after that, if you get the good ending, you can see 6 spaceships escape Oubliette right before Samus escapes. So nobody dies, at least in that game. Tankless toilet. Can you raise in-game volume a bit? Oh yeah, sure. Sorry about that. It made a flushing sound. I forget that this game is way quieter. Whoops. So I like the idea of Federation Super Soldier monster. Well, he's not from the Federation, if I remember correctly. Last time I checked, he was just like some bioengineered dude to create an invincible soldiers, and then he goes mad because of all this stuff, and you know, causes destruction. Them Taco Bell's been hurting, bro? Yeah, you have no idea, dude. I haven't had a Taco Bell in forever. I'm too afraid of eating one again. Pretty sure if I ate Taco Bell again, I would just, like, explode. Four, 4, and 4. Well, 4, 4, and 9. Well, I guess really came back too. Hope Chozo clone or something like that is a boss too. Could be cool since they kind of control the Metroids. I'm in the boat. I'm in the boat where I don't want to see more nostalgia bosses. Unless you're bringing back like the Parasite Queen, or Crocomire, or Dragon. You can't visit my island without me being online, right? Correct. You would have to be online and open your village so that I could fly to you and see your island, sadly. I just unlocked Cyrus, and I never really knew that Cyrus was a thing in this game until Croco, who played this game way more than I do, showed up with Cyrus. So I'm trying to see what I can customize from the things that I have already, you know. But yeah, with the Metroid thing, it was mostly because I would rather see these developers make new bosses rather than just, well, here's a way that we shoehorned Ridley into his official 459 appearance. And I guess there's also a part of me where, like, my favorite Metroid games happen to be at least one of them happen to be a game where, like, there's no Ridley, at least. And in both of the games that are like the Space Pirates in general are Fusion and Echoes aren't really like a main story threat. They're just more there for like a means to an end to either sell the Ing or the X-Parasites, which is kind of what I'm expecting they'll be doing with Sea-Lux in Prime 4 in terms of the Space Pirates, not so much Sea-Lux. Like, the pirates will just be like a means to an end. Make Sea-Lux seem way more spookier. But if they're gonna bring back a Metroid boss, why not bring back somebody from Prime? Because like in Beyond, you have like a 4-way dash and some other new abilities. So I think it'd be way interesting seeing them like bring back an older boss from like the earlier games, and how does that translate with the new mechanics and the new philosophy and all this other stuff. Then Samus should give Ridley the big disrespect like Kraid and Dread. I mean, I think Samus has already given Ridley the big disrespect in Samus Returns before Kraid, so. I guess it just wasn't in HD. Alolan Ridley in Prime 4. Yeah, but at least that'd be kind of different if it's not the same Ridley. Or if you're gonna bring Ridley back, make him another member of Ridley's species, you know? Weevil and Candom, bring them back? Yeah, I mean, those guys. Bring those guys back instead of Ridley and whatever. Do you miss Pixel Metroid? Yeah, I do sometimes. Like, I do like the 3D 2.5D Metroids. I think Dread looks beautiful, and they are, because it still feels like a 2D game or a 2D painting. And I love it because there's a distinct amount of detail into animations, strong key poses, framing, lighting, and all this other stuff that just showcases that polish, you know? But like, there's still a part of me that misses old HD sprites and stuff like that I think would definitely suit Nintendo Metroid Bread and stuff a lot. But I'm pretty happy with the style they've cooked, you know? Didn't Ridley always get disrespected? I mean, yeah, it kind of did, if you think about it. In Metroid Prime, he gets disrespected by the Chozo ghosts, not even Samus herself. Probably the only game that can circumvent my need for pixels to world build. The only game that can circumvent my need for pixels to world build. What do you mean by that, Mewtwo? I don't think I quite understand. Black, Darkwood. I kind of like it gray, though. Feels more museum-y, utility wagon. I always loved how pixels can make imagine the world of the game. Oh yeah, I mean there is definitely something about that that like that is most certainly lost. But I'm kind of happy that it's to a point where uh like the spirit of what made the old worlds so engaging and so magical is still there and it's still visible and stuff like that, you know? I want a boomer shooter Federation Trooper game. Yeah, that'd be fun. I always thought that like when they made Federation Force, I was sort of expecting it to either be a Titanfall 2 campaign scenario with the mech, or a what you call it? Something closer to what am I thinking? Star Wars Republic Commando, you know? One of those two. I still think that the mission mode from the game was good and all this other stuff, especially because, like, the handheld, but, like, moving forwards, if they were going to make another one, and I'll be the first guy to be like, more please, just do it. Just, you can do it. I just wish that the Metroid community in itself wouldn't be so opposed to those ideas, because every time I see people talk about either Federation Force or other enemies, immediately the whole, like, no, no! Think about it, Bread has such excellent backgrounds. I don't think another game has made me appreciate 3D backgrounds like it has. In a 2D game like that? I would have to go back and look at 2.5Ds, but yeah, from 2.5Ds, or games are 2.5D that are leaning more on the 3D model. The Mercury Steam art team is just so ridiculously talented. I think they're just insane, you know? They quickly became one of my favorite studios, and it's not just because they made Metroid. Son de España y todo eso, but it's just like when I played those games and I look at the art book that came with Dread, and I look at the posings and the energy, amount of different canon redesigns they did for Samus before landing, like, it's just passion. It's just passion and inspiration. That's what I've always felt from like all the Metroid projects, including fan ones. So like, it's super. I'm always excited to see more things about this lovely, lovely series, just because of like, wow. What will they'll cook up next? Find out now. Something like Halo, where you play the good guy Mr. Chef and the bad guy Alien Dude, could be interesting seeing how the two sides in Metroid. I mean, with that said, there's a lot of the new Prime 4 team at Retro that are developers that worked in either Bungie or 343 or Blizzards, so who knows. I see a little bit more of that Halo-esque combat in some of the trailers for Beyond. But more as, like, you can take that route, but not necessarily that's the focus of it, you know? And I guess it's just that you can move the camera a little bit more smoother, and Samus seems to have more projectiles and stuff, so that might be fun. For example, Little Mewtwo in 2003, when he reached the end, of the accessible map on Route 114. I don't know what Pokemon game is that. 14 waterfall after town near the mangrove trees. Would imagine that would be after sprite work there or something. Really, I never imagined in 3D. I just like sprites. Probably why I appreciate exceptional ROM hacks. ON? I don't know. I don't remember. All of them by that good. Yes, you can come over, Rio. You can come over for the 4th time today. Was Prime 1 not the attempt to finally kill the Metroid kill of the Metroid brand, but then it was a huge success? No. Or nosn't, since the last time I checked. If I'm mistaken, please let me know. But Prime was just in development because Nintendo had this team, Retro Studios, and they assigned them to make 4 games. Their president or the boss of the company or whatever was a little bit of creep and was making the guy game with Nintendo money instead. And when Uncle Shiggy and the others flew to the US to see what was going on with the 4 games that weren't really getting anywhere, and a grasshopper head model. What? I think she brought me what is arguably my least favorite bug. Rio, I love you, but what the fuck, man? Ah, yeah, no, for sure. Yep, no, don't want that. I love Kamen Rider, but I hate grasshoppers. The locust over here, Chad, become Pokemons. But yeah, like, I really, so like, Retro was doing those games, and when Uncle Shiggy realized that, they kicked out the guy, and they sort of bought the company so they could kick out the guy from it. And then they told them, oh, okay, they did a Star Fox Adventures where they went like, you have this original game with a space lady in it. Well, we have the space lady who hasn't seen a new game in forever. So, you'll make Metroid Prime now. Your game is now Metroid. Even though it wasn't meant to be Metroid, it's now Metroid. So when they were making Metroid Prime and development was going and all this other stuff, Space World came around and they showcased that it was in first person and you shot things, and the Metroid community just like raged, like they hated it. They're making it into Halo. This is not Metroid, this is Halo or whatever, you know? And that put Nintendo in a little bit of like a oh shit mode, because well, it had been so long since Super Metroid, and they struggled finding another development team who would make a sequel to Super Metroid, because nobody wanted to take on the task of making a sequel to one of the best games ever and just fuck it up. But when Prime was like, and fans were hating it and all this other stuff, well, that spooked Nintendo, so they told Sakamoto, hey, make a Metroid Fusion. Make another 2D GBA. We'll put it on the GBA type of game, and that's why both games came out the same day, and everything. But I wouldn't really say that Metroid Prime was like in purpose to just bomb the franchise. It was more like the development cycle and everything leading to Metroid Prime was just horrendous catastrophe. Like garbage. Like it was what could go wrong was going wrong, and I just put Nintendo in sort of a preemptive panic mode, and so they commissioned Fusion just as a safety net. Lo and behold, they hit like, you know, they struck thunder twice in the same day. And I think it was so successful that that's why Echoes and Zero Mission came out just 2 years after both on the same year, you know? Nintendo, you know, back in those times, it really seemed like, alright, Nintendo really likes Metroid, they're trying their best to put out something else, but they just couldn't get a development team to work on a Metroid 4. So when they saw Retro and they Star Fox Adventured it, it was just like, it just happened that it wasn't Metroid from the start, but the people at Retro then like knew Metroid and were like, ah shit, well we gotta adjust, I guess. And that's why when I look back at the art, I'm always so like mesmerized, because there's all these like figure drawings and stuff about studying how the armor would fit Samus and all this other shit. I guess, but first of all thought story-wise, if a veteran of the Federation and the Pirates just stand on different sides, but they won the same thing, but through different ways. I mean, I think that there's a lot of possibilities and a lot of interesting ideas that we can put for like a Federation ex-pirate friendship of sorts. I'm not opposed to the idea, but like I think I would just need to see more of the execution first before I'm fully sold on anything, if you may. I was just trying to think of something that could cater to a narrative by using references of things that are out there that aren't just like a Halo dude who fights aliens and want to destroy things, just like Samoza. So that's why I thought about like Federation Force. Sorry, Republic Commando. Wow, look at this. It's finally taking shape. Thought I had an owl clock. Oh, there it is. All the time false information. Well, like I said, don't go quoting me, but that's the story that I knew about the Prime 4 development last time I checked. You know? So don't necessarily take my word for it. Oh, your pick. I'm sorry, Mewtwo. Thanks for reminding me though. Oh, okay. I remember. This is near. No, wait. I thought this isn't this near Lava Ridge? No. Where the kids are playing in the ash and you collect the Spindus? Is that it? Oh, thanks for reminding me, dude. About checking. Is finished. I really feel like Pokemon would be a franchise that would so benefit from just sticking to the expressive 2D sprites and HD things. Because I usually feel like I like the Pokemon. The Pokemons aren't, and the characters aren't as expressive, or they don't translate as well sometimes into 3D. I feel like the art style that the Pokemon team wants works better for 2D than 3D. And I'm talking about the art direction and art style, not necessarily like quality of the game and competence of the team. It's just like, all right, for the vision and the art and the energy, I think HD 2D sprites would look like way nicer. We both agree the Phase of Minds need a rework? No. I
disagree. The Face of Man's need 20 rework. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm just joining the conversation.
Well, I think the Phase of Minds don't need a rework because it's supposed to be hard and annoying. It's like going into the belly of the beast in the final area and space pirate territory and all this other shit. So I always like the whole it sucks being there. Environmental storytelling.
Your environmental storytelling.
Well, thank you. Republic Commando's a real gem. I don't like the idea we don't get more of it. I am a Star Wars kid in my heart. I used to be a Star Wars kid in my heart. Croc was certainly...
I'm here, I used to be.
Yeah, Croc was certainly way more of a Star Wars kid than I ever was, in general. I used to really like Star Wars. I feel like I still love the original trilogy. Like, I still like some of the prequels just for the nostalgia value and that there was some, what do you call it, passion and creativity put into the prequels. You know, it's art. It's flawed, but it's still art. It came from a place of passion in somebody's mind. And all that.
To an extent.
But I'm no longer like, I don't. Last thing I saw Star Wars related was The Mandalorian. Season 1 of Andor. And I know Season 2 is all crazy and all this other stuff. I really thought that Andor was great, but not enough for me to watch an entire more Star Wars.
I'd say half and half the term passion on those movies because no one who designed Jar Jar Binks has any passion.
Well, the guy who designed Jar Jar Binks created fucking Photoshop.
That's a very sad. So what you doing?
My island.
Yeah, because I see you pushing a can around.
Oh well, I'm laying out the things that I'm trying to make this like a facility of sorts. So this this over here behind me with a lighthouse, I'll try make look like if it were a fake building that's built into like the mountain and stuff like that. And over here it's just like a little, two little sort of lookout areas and growing trees that I'll move around and stuff. But this is sort of my late game progress. Over there I have my house, which is in the spooky woods that we don't go into. Over yonder is the little campsite and where my villagers live. And then on the south I have the undesirables. Whoops.
On
Diva and Rocket. And then
is
over...
Diva a bitch?
Huh?
Is Diva a bitch?
Yes. And Rocket just is not the fun tokusatsu fan. And I liked her at first because she was a Toku fan, but no more.
Frank got me Pokemon because he wants to play with me.
Fuck you, dude.
I told him. I literally said to the guy, I know I said the only way I will see if someone gave it to me, but that doesn't mean that I had to do.
You should tell him to play that you guys should play Digimon instead.
He did. He played the.
Oh. Well, never mind.
He literally plays every single monster collector.
Will you visit others' dream towns? Maybe on a different stream. That takes so long, and I don't have codes on me to visit. But like, I could always go visit if you have a code. Bad art still art. Lucas said written dialogues are still meme to this day, but it's at least art. It came from there's a video by a channel I looked at called So Uncivilized that makes some compelling points about the prequels and stuff, in the same way that Nerl made some for the sequel trilogy that I think are just like interesting as a different side of the same coin, you know? Boobymon. Disney gave us too much Star Wars, quantity over quality. Well, Disney gave us too much Star Wars, gave us too much Disney Princess, gave us too much Moana, gave us too much everything. It's not just Star Wars. What about the MCU?
Disney gave us a lot of.
Red Letter Media said it best that don't ask questions, just consume product. And that's basically what Nintendo asked us to do with Mario's 40th anniversary. Why are Mario Galaxy 2 games that used to be at least $20 in the Wii U shop suddenly $80? Don't ask questions. Just consume product.
Remember when we had 3 of them at 50?
Yeah, 60. They were still
No, it was 50. The original one. The physical one was 50.
Oh, yeah, right.
Right? The one that they stopped selling. Because they wanted to do a formal strategy.
They milk the cow till it dies. You're breaking my heart. You're going on a path I cannot follow. What path?
Well,
where am I going, chat?
That's a very good question, Chad. Where is he going?
I'll make you a better question. Why am I going?
I'll make you a better question. How?
Was I? Gosh, Diva, I hate you so much. I thought you wanted to leave the island for once, and I would have been very happy.
Well, stop talking to her.
But she has the thought bubble. The thought bubble can sometimes be, I've been thinking about leaving this town. Don't go towards
Sometimes
the
they will leave without you targeting.
What about what waterfall? Yeah, I guess that's also a thing if I stop talking for them. I'm planning on buying an amiibo NFC card, a programmable NFC card. That way I can just have whatever villagers I have I want.
You're a bit.
Yeah, well, this is my recollection streak. It's a quote from episode 3, I guess, because I was told it was a bad film. I think it's a flawed film. It's the best way I can describe at least episode 3. It's got some interesting things on paper, but it didn't have the original 2 movies to support and prop up the things in the ways that maybe Lucas thought they had. And then, you know, the General Grievous chase and some of the other things just take away from the stuff. Jedi's are, like, the plot for Palpatine is taking over the whole thing is super obvious, and it just goes over the Jedi's minds, heads, and all this other stuff. But like, I at least respect the fact that it had some, like, Lucas was still pushing the envelope on what things could look like in design. Sure, they were all to sell toys at the end, but at least like there was some more thought and originality put into them than whatever Disney's been trying to do or whatever shows they're doing nowadays. You were going somewhere on a path someone could not follow you. I was doing a bit. Oh, okay. Gotta get better at reading bits. Limu, Emu, and there's dog too. Look, this is where I put all my copies of Pokemon.
If you had any.
I bought a Metroid NFC card because I don't want to open my Metroid amiibos. I opened the amiibos. Oh my gosh. Bitch. Thanks for the bitch. Somehow Palpatine returned. My gosh, that's my favorite line. I see a balloon. Somehow Ridley returned. Could you imagine?
Can I imagine?
Yeah, can you? Can you
Can
imagine dragons?
I hate you.
30 bells from the sky? Sweet.
So I decided that I'm gonna hate you.
You're gonna what now?
I hate you.
Why?
From that joke.
What joke?
Because you couldn't go, can you imagine dragging these nuts across your face?
Oh my gosh. You kind of missed your point at your chance at going. I'm the one who's disappointed now.
I'm disappointed at you.
Damn it. Limu, Emu, and there's Doug too. Episode 1 is the best in terms of adventure aspect. I don't even know about that, because from the aspect of an adventure movie, like, it's just, sure, I guess it's because, like, you got the Gungan City, and Naboo, and the Great Goobers fish, and all this other stuff. So when is DG Womon ask Mewtwo in behalf of you?
When is
DG Womon happening?
when this happening? I don't know. When is it happening?
I don't know. They're asking you.
What they ask? I'm not this.
They're saying asking for Gab.
You're this. You should
Good
know
night,
when
guys.
Digimon is gonna happen.
Have fun, but it's time for bed. Well, have a good night, and thank you for tuning in with the stream. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. I'll try and maybe stream a little bit earlier tomorrow. I know it's a little bit later for you guys, but I really appreciate that you are here in the chat. Yeah, you better smell those flowers, Diva, because soon you won't be smelling anything at all once you're out of my village. Has a red line to follow. What is the red line that episode 1 follows? There's a blockade for just having a blockade, but you know, there's.
You're a blockhead.
I'm a blocker. Look out! Prueba de nuevo, Old Spice. Yeah, 2 a.m. for my crazy ass. I know. That's why I'm honestly surprised you still hear me too. Given the fact that you're sick and everything.
I am not surprised.
You're never surprised, Dave. That's your secret, though. I love how the prequels have these amazing actors, and Lucas did nothing with them. Well, George never really liked directing. I always thought George as more of like an ideas, concept type of guy. Not so much of like an actor's director type of guy, you know? Why do I hate Diva so much? Because she was rude and I just don't like her. Something about her rubs me the wrong way, and I've had...
Just a bitch.
Yeah, I've seen other villagers that I just would like to have more. Like Sprocket. I'm gonna go... But yeah, I'm gonna hop off soon. I was hoping for a stream, so I want to make most of it. Yeah, I was way late today to the stream, but it's not really a big issue. I had some things to do and stuff, you know. Priorities. Dynamics a little bit different and stuff like that, so. But I'll try to adjust. If worst case scenario, instead of having Wednesday streams, I'll see about at least having a short stream on Saturdays or Sundays or some other stuff. I mean, from ship to Naboo, Naboo Tatooine, pot race, Naboo battle. I mean, yeah, but I guess that in that same case, I would put like, I guess, Revenge of the Sith for me in a bigger, more like adventure red line. Because you got the opening, like, space battle and all these impressive computer effects and all these clones and whatever. And they crash land.
And those clankers.
Yeah, they crash land on Coruscant. And then from that, another happy landing. You have the whole General Grievous on the lizard and stuff like that. Into the more personal conflicts and drama that leads to the big, like, final battle with Palpatine. I got Sprocket, reminds me to the Chozo. Oh my gosh, you also got Sprocket? Isn't he the cutest? Oh my gosh, he's wearing blue.
What do you want?
What you up to? Made an iron frame.
They made an iron frame because they are made of iron, I guess.
Yeah. If everyone could make an iron frame. Gosh. I thought you were gonna give me something new, Sprocket. Also, why is your house always so fucking empty, my guy?
They're minimalist.
By the way, will you fellas switch to the new version of Samosa Prime 4? Probably.
What? Oh yeah, just we're
yeah,
talking. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. We were talking about it.
I actually mentioned it to this fucker one time.
Yeah. I'd say that for at least in the short-term plan, probably yes. Long-term plan,
Maybe.
I'm wanting to use again more universal, original imagery that I can use for my own persona and face and stuff for the non-Metroid related videos. Like, I'll still use the Samus chivis. Because, like, damn it, I'll get as much mileage as I can out of them. But not, like, fully. I will hold off buying the new console. Oh, you're talking about the console. I thought you were talking about, like, the channel assets. If it's the console, then no. I will definitely wait until there's something more on the Switch 2 before I want to spend that much of a money on that type of a hardware. Given that I can play Metroid Prime 4 on my Switch 1. With the DLC, you'll get the right to modify neighbors' houses to your free will. After a few
Oh yeah, that's right.
missions.
There's a fucking DLC in like.
Oh yeah, and I get it, because if I have the Switch Online Expansion Pass Deluxe Edition.
Yeah, remember when they said that the Deluxe Pass is going to promote some deals that you really just buy?
Yeah.
And they only just put the 2, and that's never did that ever again.
They put the Splatoon, and the only one I think they updated later was the Mario Kart. Right?
Yeah.
But that was after they charged the original adopters the actual 40 or 20 or so dollars that it costs. So there's still no Splatoon 3 on there. There's still no Xenoblades 2 or 3 Season Pass on there. There's no Pokemon Season Pass on there. I was trying to be clever. No, the joke was super clever. I think it was a little bit too clever because it clearly went over both our dumb heads. Alright, I'm just walking around now. I could design this plaza. Limu, Emu, and there's Duck too. So, how far away is Beelstarmon? Very far?
Mid-game.
Yeah,
I told you.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell me anything.
Oh, like I cannot tell you anything without spoiling shit.
I guess.
Like, the way you get Beelstormers, you need to reach rank 7 as an agent. That's through collecting anomaly points that you get through me.
Don't mind me, I'm just sky gazing. Sometimes I feel I can relate to Frankie Frico. Alright, I think I'm starting to hit that wall where I don't have things to put on the things that I want to construct. So maybe what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a quick 2-minute break. I'm just gonna go get water. And then either give this island one final look in terms to see what to build and call it a stream and stream tomorrow, or swap to another game like Metroid Prime for 20-30 minutes or so. But I'll be right back. I'll leave you with Gabe and his Animal Crossing.
Alright, Chad, this was the plan. We're gonna convince this boy to play Digimon. The only reason why he's wanna play Digimon is because of Bellstarmon. Imagine a tall blonde on a leather suit, on a leather like pants and jacket, and it's just like a crop top. A lot of other boob and a lot of mid-range, and it has dual guns. You just have to convince the boy to play, and I will help him because The only way to get a mega as early as possible is by doing a lot of side quests. Yep. Well, the difference between side quests in other RPGs and side quests in Digimon is that a lot of the side quests in Digimon are connected to side stories and side plot lines. And it's just like, how to say this without spoiling? Like, Link has to go to Kakariko from Lowland Ranch because, I don't know, Epon is dead. And you get a side quest about someone, hey, I need you to get me some pills from Gerudo Valley. And then that's where you learn the story of how Epona died. You're only here for Anjewamon. I appreciate Anjewamon, but I prefer Mastemon. Why can you have why will you want one lesson where you can get two in one? Huh? Mewtwo, trust me, just Google it. Just Google it, Mewtwo. Trust me. You know what? I'm gonna do you a solid. I'm gonna send. What? I'm not gonna do solid. I'm gonna put it on the fucking server chat, real quick, and just tag you on it and have everybody look at it. And anybody else who wants to know, have to go to the server. Nah, too late. I'm doing this. I'm doing this mute. There's no stopping it. Hello there, Albert. Why are you so quiet, Albert?
Because I didn't realize my microphone was muted.
I put a picture of Bellstarmon on the general chat one of the server.
Okay.
And Mewtwo reply with Albert, you have to.
What do you mean? I don't think it's neat. What are you talking about?
So
No.
if I send you this persona inspired art of Bellstarmon, you not go blowfish.
I don't, maybe, probably not. It's not like they grabbed my favorite Digimon from when I was a kid and made it neat in accordance to my mental preferences, I guess.
Well, I sent.
Alright, hold on. Before I check it out...
Mewtwo said the thirst compels us.
What do you mean?
Ow. Ow. It hurts to laugh.
The fuck do you mean? Oh my
the
gosh.
thirst compels us.
I just thought that she was neat. And, for specific reasons. If I end up, the thing is, I'm afraid, because if I end up liking it, I might just buy it on the Switch. Beelstarmon has 3 eyes. Yeah, that's neat. Just like Beelzamon. It's just a it's a female version of Beelzamon. That's why I love him. Why I'm so at a problem right now.
Oh, yeah, and while you're waiting to get Billstormon, you can. I know how to get really early a Gunimon and Lobomon.
Oh, sweet. I just wish that when I stream it, that you would. I mean, you probably will be available because you're almost always available for my streams. But like having Pawn on board as well. I'm a sucker for a woman with leather skin tight suit. That is my kind of eye candy. Not for me. Definitely not for me. What are you talking about? I'll
Yeah, you prefer the midriff.
excuse me, I'll go hide red, blue, and all my OCs and my lizard and stuff. I mean, that's one of the things, I guess. But that's just me. It's a definite bonus, but it's still least for me. To be honest. And the perfect circle. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit too redonkulous for my taste, but I ain't complaining either. I'm distracted by other things. To be honest, Digimon's strongest assigns for me is War Greymon.
This is a class.
Yeah, it's
Really good design.
Yeah, agreed. I just like Beelstar. For reasons I won't share here. My brother will forgo the scales and go with soft skin girl. There's nothing that'll ever make me forgo Bleezer though. So I don't know what shit you're on.
Yeah, you're in some drugs, my friend. That you need to share right now.
I think that the reason I like the Digimon is because of things like Lizard. Because it reminds me of Lizard. Mine is along here, I guess.
Look at you planting trees and
Look
flowers.
Look at me. Totally not distracted by the Beelstar image that you sent me.
I know. Do I need to press a button?
Yes.
Hi.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you go. There is also two Kamen Rider inspired Digimon.
One of them is Justice Man.
Yep, the other one is Stigmon.
Stingmon?
Stingmon, yeah.
My boy. Waspmon. What was on my list of things to order?
Alright, I'm gonna show you the TCG art because holy shit, it's so cool.
Oh, phone.
Stingmon.
It's not Beelstar. When I was 10, I liked Angemon. And yeah, Angemon, yeah, I think everybody had. Uh, Same, but like Angemon does like I liked, but this even back then would have been way more up my alley. Oh my gosh, these Stingmon pictures are cards are amazing.
I know, right?
And now I'm distracted by the BL star above. I like what Gap showed me. What did you show him?
I show him one of the cards from Beelstar Mon.
Ah, in the general?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. See, like, when I was a kid, that was what I liked more than Angemon. Needed a fence. Simple panels, which I'm sure I ordered not too long ago. So I'll order a cash register. Because I need that for my little recollection corner. I don't need that. So, oosh, by the way, stream was cutting off for a little. Oh, how is it now?
I mean, seems fine on my end.
All right, sweet.
The new Starmie looks like a cosplay walking around. The new Starmie is just Starmie with longer legs. That's it.
Who's Starmie? I only know BL Star.
There you go. I sent you some more two Justice Mon cards.
Who's Justice Moon? I only know BL Star. Justice Moon reminds me of Elemental Hero Sparkman.
Kinda. I can see it. But just like no wait, Sparkman was inspired after. Was it Bioman?
I don't know.
I know Sparkman was inspired specifically after a very specific tokusatsu.
That
Cannot
like
remember who.
yeah, like that for sure. Which one? Wouldn't be able to tell you. Mega Starmie reminds me of this Japanese Adolf starfish. No.
Ah, I know what they're talking about.
Should I be concerned?
Kamen Rider Ichigo fought Starfish Hitler.
Oh my gosh. Forgot.
I completely forgot about it.
Cursed.
Mm-hmm.
How much is a dormant volcano? 97 bells. Oh, look. Gabe, I killed Ichigo. I did it.
Killed Ichigo? Oh god, no.
I did it. French Starmie's the best.
French Starmie?
Elaborate.
Do elaborate.
Now. Right now. You will elaborate, please.
You know what? The fish.
The fish?
Then I go up, go the fish.
What about it?
Use that fish somewhere. Outside.
I can't. I physically cannot.
Ah. Is that
It's
one of the ones you have to
wall
grab?
mounted. It can only go in an interior room, sadly.
Ooh, what about the tree?
The tree? This pine tree?
Yeah.
I've already used it.
Oh. I have not.
I'll show you. I'm just double checking my stuff. Can I order another one of these? Sweet. Can I order another one? Alright, that's my 5 items.
Sweet.
I can't buy anything else. Sweet. Look, French Starmie dub. You can do it now.
French Army dub.
French Starmie. Only because it's Mewtwo. Can you just send me a link? Or is it... Why does French Starmie dub what the F? Is that the video Mewtwo? Oh yeah, it's the one he sent me. Why does it make those noises? I don't need. I've seen enough.
I'm good. It hurts to laugh.
I don't want to get into trouble for playing the rest. Why
it hurts.
Why
it
does
hurts.
it make that sound? I want to ask Gamerake and Shiro. Why? Why? Explain. Alright, Gabe, so here they are. You see them?
I see them. Oh, is that like the graveyard section?
No, this is my house.
And a lot of fishes?
This is my house.
Like down below, graveyard.
Oh yeah, that's my little... If you tread here, if you dare, or else meet the specter and die.
What about all the fishes behind your house?
There are silly fish that I like, and I want to make at some point my basement an aquarium, so I'm collecting the fish for later.
French Goldie. I'm concerned, but I'm gonna look it up.
I'm not gonna look it up. I saw 1 second of the Starmie clip to know where this is going.
Yeah, don't look it up.
I don't need to. I don't need to. It's I'll look it up later.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Heaven. This is when cultural differences matter.
Gosh. I
don't know if I should feel disappointed or sad about Chad.
Both. Electabuzz?
I choose Electabuzz!
French Electabuzz.
No, it's in English. I forgot that he made that.
Pikachu, give him your thunderbolt!
You know what? Guys, just look up fucking Guslord.
Why does he make that noise? But why? Who is Guslord?
You played Sun and Moon. Guslord is the big black round dragon.
Oh, okay, yeah. I never caught the Ultra Beast, so.
Digimon Adventure Vision. What? Oh, okay. No, yeah. Never mind. I know what this is.
Oh, hey, Brian. Welcome to my little recollection village. That's one smartphone. If it makes a smartphone manufacturer happier than a user who gets the most out of the device, at least that's how Nooking feels about the Nook phone. So we're giving you miles just for using your phone. Huh. Look, I even got Blue's bike.
You get this bike?
I got Blue's bike. I have her nuggets, her chicken nuggies. I've her favorite Street Fighter arcade machine. I think that might be enough space actually to just build everything I want. Fishing boat flag. Oh, I gotta put that on a wall as well. Sad.
Yeah, the other day out of pure nostalgia,
Yeah.
I watched both versions of the Digimon movie, Japanese and English.
Wow. Do you watch them what, back to back?
Yep. And honestly, I love the Japanese version because it's like the original intended way to see to watch it. But it's so fucking funny.
Which one?
The first one.
The English or the Japanese? I meant.
The English. The English is so funny. Because the English was you see, Chad, I'm gonna explain this to you. So the original Digimon movie, the first one that came out, is 3 direct-to-video episodes that Japan released. That they decided to turn it into a single movie. But here's the funny part about it. How do I say this? They had no budget. So they had to do minimal translations and minimal writing. So a lot of it is very stupid and very funny. And a lot of the dialogue don't make sense. Funny.
That's a good thing.
Yep.
Velmoria. Yes, the name, one of the fake names I've made for my fake stuff. For my stories and my projects. Like the Lost Kingdom or whatever, Velmoria.
You're a Bill.
Yeah, I'm a Velmorn. I might be that, but Gabe, this is you.
What? Oh.
Chat, I found Gabe.
That's you, Albert. That's such a pinecone thing to do.
Nah. It's a very, very natural thing to do. You know, completely reasonable. Anything in here? Oh, the servers would... At some point later on, I'll be able to buy more servers to put on that hell that I'm making. Wait, I gotta change to the proper character for this. Boys, I'm ahead of wish you a blessed leather-skinned booby Digimon stream. Thank you. Oh, God.
Don't worry, you'll get that one soon. Mewtwo.
Oh my goodness, I'm sweating now. Where's Lizard? Okay. There's Lizard. I feel enlightened. Yeah, she's very neat, and now she's everywhere on my feet, and it can be a little bit of a problem. Yes, Tom. Oh, it's just lazy. Here's some more Hildebrand pictures now.
You're a little.
Yes, I am a laser. Final Fantasy 14, by the way. Gosh, these guys sure know how to write a comedy. They even had a cooking recipe this expansion. Like a cooking with blank. The bit. Alright, so that can kind of work. Forgot how much of a time waster this game can be.
Yeah, right?
Right? Not necessarily in saying that in a bad way. It's just like a fact. Oh, why does she look so angry, pouty, and spunky? Like a tomboy. Oh my
Boy.
gosh. I mean, she's just... In this scene in particular, it's just because she's focusing in and locking in and shit. But she's just very spunky and dorky. Now I miss Laserface Brian. Maybe. Stall. Focusing in. Focusing and locking in like a time. Yes. Why? Why you guys gonna be like this? She just dorky, man. I don't want to tell you. storefront. What about this? Your island begins to take shape after the first 200 hours of gameplay. Nah, because I'm the cool extra Omega Animal Crossing. My town took for nah, was ready to go the moment I started playing. No, it wasn't. Alright, I tried those things. I'm gonna go customize most things, some other things with Cyrus, and then it's probably gonna be the end of the stream for me. We'll still be here tomorrow at some point. What?
Just laughing at you.
Oh, gosh, why are you gonna be so mean? I thought we were friends, dude.
We are. Friends just laugh at each other.
Especially when they're in agony. Worst case scenario, tomorrow we can stream some Digimon. Just kind of was trying to save it up for like when Pawn is here, so that just there's more people in the voice chat. But oh, so this is the Velmorian Spectre.
I see that you're flying.
We fly now. They fly now?
You know what it's? You know what's funny to think about sometimes?
What?
The creation of Conquer Bad Fur Day.
Why?
Because that game came to happen just because people were saying Banjo-Kazooie is too kid friendly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
During development of Conquer Bad Fur Day, they were like already finished Banjo-Kazooie, and people were saying it's way too kid friendly.
Oh.
And Kirk Hope, the man he is, he said, "Well, you fucking bastards, you once said, well, I'll give you shit." Did a full 180 and just decided to make the rauchiest game that he could come up with.
That is crazy.
There was going to be a sequel for the game, but Microsoft bought them.
Oh. Good old Microsoft.
Sadly, Conquer Bad Fur Day flopped on the 64.
Well, it was a late, like, end of era.
Yeah, it was late on the console's life.
And 64, and everybody had moved on, and it's in a game for adults.
Not only that, it also Nintendo wouldn't promote for the obvious.
Yeah. Why? Because it's the truth, and you're in denial. And why deny when you can recollect the truth? I can't recollect something I never have, or never will have. That's how it works. Prime form has Doom Eternal levels of boss fight. I haven't played Doom Eternal. I just played Doom 2016. I know of Eternal, and I think it's pretty cool and all that other stuff, but I don't know. I'm not much of a first-person shooter guy, so like it's got to be a specific one. Doom, however, fits the niche of what I would like to play in the genre. Even as a kid, shooters never really I never really gravitated towards then perhaps you can't handle the truth. There is... What truth? Fishing boat flag. Oh, it's this one. Big catch. Bounty. No, I'm gonna leave the bounty. It's red, it's a bounty hunt. And I like boomer shooters like Doom. I like very specific things. And I know that a lot of it is a me thing. If you may. Like, I got, like, specific tastes. Do you say Doom or Dune? Both. But I said Doom, as in the game. D-O-O-M. Speaking of Dune, I finished all the books the other day. I made it all the way through the chapter house. And I can say that at least I enjoyed most of that journey. But it's definitely not something for everybody. Wah. 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 Accept the truth that she is a spunky lizard tomboy. You'll be set free of the lizard, quote, bullying. No, I won't. Oh, so you gotta pay your bits. Pay the tax. Or else Croco would be very disappointed and not count it. Those are his rules. I'll never be free of the bullying. Because then we'll find something else to bully about. It's not like Pawn is already making a second thing to bully the lizard with.
Everybody's making everything to make you bully.
Exactly. Metal can, retro ice cream. Maybe I'll order another one and paint it red later. Emu, and there's stuff too. I can't pay bits on Red Chat? Really? I thought I had unlocked the... I guess I gotta go and double check that again. I thought I had unlocked the... Super Chat or whatever you call it these days. Doom Eternal Gladiator, no damage. I think you would like it. I don't know what that means, so I don't know if I would like it. How about a Guilty Gear Fat instead of paying bits?
Nah, you gotta pay the bid.
You gotta pay the bit.
Because for facts, I can give him the facts.
Because if it's for facts, I can go on YouTube. I can go on Google, I mean. You better make a neat... Gosh. I got my mom visiting, and she's pre-prepping some stuff for dinner, and it smells too good. I'm starting to get hungry. Cursed, I know. It's the Gladiator boss fight. Did you know that Kai Kisk is named after the two band members Kai Hansen and Mikhail Kisk? Yes. Gabe told me this fact the other day. I can actually
Yes, it is.
pinpoint. I can actually pinpoint the car ride in which Gabe told me this factoid because it was one of the last car rides we had recently. Just as the Guilty Gear soundtrack was playing, and Gabe was like, "You need to finally get it properly into Guilty Gear," and then I finally got properly into Guilty Gear.
All it took was a dark skin, blonde hair, sharp teeth, midriff, punky tomboy.
Wait a minute, Ram?
Yep.
A T word?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no. I mean, to be fair, when I went over to your place and you invited me over to play Guilty Gear Xrd Rev for the first time, the character, even though you showed me Ram, the first character I picked was Slayer. And I know this for a fact because
you ended up playing nonstop.
both him and Ram. more Ram in that Xrd in Strive, I mean. What if I look at it, see if there's a Guilty Gear Strive, like, tourney community scene over here? Blonde, isn't she silver or what haired? I really don't know. It's kind of like a platinum blonde, I think. Right? Ram?
I don't know.
I wouldn't be able to tell you. Because, like, when you say silver, I think more of, like, Xenoblade's Elma, you know? Bam! Bam, ba-dum, bam, bam, ba-dum. Alright. Right. Before I become more into Clive Rossfield. I did promise 30 minutes ago that 30 minutes ago I was going to end the stream, so I'm going to end the stream right here, right now, before it becomes more Bully Albert session. Because I can't help the things that I find
You mean Tomboy session?
neat and neuron activating. Like Ram. So, I will call it a stream here. I went a little bit longer than normal just because I was late and I'm trying to make up for the lost time when changing places. But with all that said, I'm gonna call it a stream here. I should probably be back tomorrow. I got my computer and everything set, so I can even get back to editing the other videos and stuff that I said I was gonna do last month. But hopefully I'll get some time to get to do this. But well, now I picture Gab with a loose tie and a wall of papers, notes, and marker pictures like the Pepe Silva meme of Guilty Gear lore, and Albert is reacting to the Ram key jingles. You're not too far. You're not too far off, Brain. You're definitely not too far off. It was really Gabe using Eno, Ram, Jacko, and Potemkin as a key jingle for my attention. And look at me now. I can't stop playing Strive. No, leave Leisure. You gotta pay the bit. That doesn't count. You can't just cheat the system. You gotta pay the bit. Pay the toll.
Yes.
Pay the toll. You can't.
You gotta pay the toll.
You gotta pay the toll. Really, Bran? You're gonna do this in front of Spooko Lizard with a side of horror fries. You're not gonna pay her tax? Spooko Lizard, now in 4K. Only in cinemas. Alright, but with all that said, for real, I'm gonna go head out. Let's go Blue Jays, who are playing baseball right now. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be here earlier than today. So, take care, guys. Really appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye.